Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now finally I am going to ascend a champion that should have probably been ascended quite a while ago. Now this is going to be my, if I'm not mistaken, we can double check, 11th ascension in total. So far my ascensions are Werewolf by Night, which is the only exception to the rule where I'm ascending champions that do not exist as 7 stars in the game at the moment. But I just really liked Wolfie, so I kind of went with it. Then I have Tigra, Nick Fury, and Hercules, Kate Bishop, Kingpin, Future Ant-Man, Scorpion, Human Torch, and Archangel. So all of those I think are very, very solid ascensions. Again, I generally try to stick to the rule of not ascending champions that I could be pulling as 7-star any day. Obviously, that rule is going to get eased up quite soon. And the reason for that is I think there are about, 12, 15 champions that are kind of like staples that you definitely want to get ascended. But the more ascensions we happen to earn on a monthly basis, the less kind of like restrictive you can be with who you decide to ascend. That said, there are obviously some champions that I'm still missing. And there are plenty of good candidates, like Valkyrie. Massacre is a great Ascension candidate, even though 7 stars is set to come out soon. Obviously, there's Onslaught, Dr. Doom, CGR. There is Cassie Lang that I think is a great Ascension candidate. Hood, I think, is actually a really amazing Ascension candidate. And we still have, champions like Ghost and a whole bunch of others. Absorbing Man, I actually still have my Absorbing Man rank 4, and unfortunately, he will have to wait a bit longer. But the champion that finally is going to get the nod going to be Hulkling. There's just no way around it. This guy is one of the best champions in the game at the moment. I don't think we're going to see him as a 7-star coming, anytime in near future. And it's time. Let's just, give Hulkling his nod. He can be ascended now. That's my 11th ascended champion. And we can, at the same time, take a look at how he does quickly against, some of Realm of Legends, Winter Soldier, and a few other of the easier fights. We could give him the pre-fights. Odin's pre-fights actually do let him do significantly more damage. So I suppose that's what we're going to do. We're going to first go in with just my Ascended Hulkling. Oh wait, I need to check what SIG level is he. Champion info. He's SIG 200. Very well. And now, well, let's see. Because obviously Hulkling's kind of like real lure is definitely evident in Battlegrounds. He's a great defensive champion. He's a great offensive champion. So he can do great in Alliance War and a whole bunch of different content. But primarily, it is, Battlegrounds and Alliance War why we love him. Because the man can put in work. So now I just need to get 2 bars of power. And now I need Winter Soldier to hold the block. And look at... Even if you don't really crit, oh man, it's so hard. Hulkling actually has very small critical damage rating. That means that there isn't that big of a difference in between Hulkling crit and non-crit. As opposed it would be with other champions. Okay, so I just need you to hold on to your block. That will do. And nice 25k crit to finish it off. So obviously sub-minute, like 40 hits. You can clearly see that in like the shorter fights, he will just nuke everything down. But there's 59 seconds for the hit. So let's try and get a little bit of a synergy team happening for Hulkling, because obviously we can give him the Odin pre-fights, which inevitably will juice up his damage. Then we can take a look at whether he has any other meaningful synergies. Let's bring up Hulkling in Aunt May. Any other interesting ones? Combat power rate, block proficiency. That's nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Potency of pierce effects, nothing too crazy. The number of pierce buffs needed to trigger. That's also nothing too crazy. Is there any other one that's somewhat important? I don't really think so. We can just go with like generic ones for reasons. So I think you can give him additional. I think it was Odin with Valkyrie, where then you could do this. There we go. And then you can just go for some generic crit rate. Then anything else in particular? What is the Mr. Fantastic cosmic ability? Basically, it's pause the buffs. I suppose we can put that one on. What are our cosmic options? That should be fine. There we go then. There we go. And let's see what we can do now. Let us see what we can do now. So, we have Angela and Mr. Fantastic, just to let us pause our buffs a bit longer. We have Valkyrie in order to get additional Pierce buff for Hulkling and Odin's pre-fights, which is going to be the main thing, because Hulkling gets extra attack for each buff that you have. And that means you start out with significantly more damage. Okay, so I want to get block proficiency. Sweet. And now I just want to get to my level 2. Hit his block once. That's fine. We're just going to throw it like this. And it didn't really crit. But now, I have like 18k light crits. Come on. I kind of preferred if he didn't drop that quite yet. And now let's see. I might have misshot this one. Might have made a wee boo-boo. Still more than good enough. And are we faster this time around? 52 cents. Slightly. We obviously can do it even better. So let's go against CMM. Let's see how fast we can do this truly. Because obviously we kind of messed up a little bit. Got a bit impatient, I would say. But, here we go. That was on purpose to get extra buff. And now we can lay into her completely. We had like a 30k crit, which, you know, solid. And we're just gonna go here for final level 2. And this should be quicker, right? 44 seconds. Not bad. I think 44 seconds, quite respectable. Right, let's go beat up that Deadpool. Let's go and beat up that Deadpool a bit. But yeah, Hulkling was definitely one of the Ascensions that was on my mind for quite a while, because always felt like a super important champion to ascend that I was just, you know, missing for whatever reason. And even right now, it might not necessarily be the perfect meta choice, because, you know, it's all about like skill champions and whatnot in the current metas. But the one thing that helps me ease up this process is because this month we're actually going to get another Ascension. And the reason we're getting 2 Ascensions this month is quite simply because last month most of the players who kind of like grab all the tier 2 dust available were left at 150 dust. 150 dust. And this month we actually end up getting 250 dust in total. 100 from the Paragauntlet challenge, 24 seconds, nice. And another 150 from the side event. So, very nice that we actually will be able to send another champion. Now I'm going to have to think very careful which one it is going to be. I kind of really want Kabam to post the next BG season matters. That's definitely going to be a big kind of deciding factor. Okay. And here we go. Again, level 2, and we're pretty much done. In Battlegrounds, I love when you drop your first level 2, you can always already activate the Striker, and that interaction is quite cool for halting. Right, anyways, that has been my 11th Ascension. 12th is going to come probably in a week or two, once we actually get the final rewards from the side event. Let me know, which champion do you guys think I should ascend next that I'm kind of missing? Galen is definitely one. But I'd take a look at my 6-star rank 5s. Galen is up for that for sure. Besides Galen, there's still Onslaught and Valkyrie. Definitely. I kind of really wanted to ascend my Red Skull, but now that 7 stars out, I'm not that sold on the idea anymore. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I am going to catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the